This will be called NTI2. Now, as we showed you before, when you open this, you get the first disc. Now, this disc is in its own special holder section you see here. Now, when you turn it over this way, you get the next disc, but it's in its own special holder system that way also. So these are not kept together, obviously, that would damage them, but they're each in their own separate holder section. So this goes through every book in the New Testament, and it shows you what the book is and what chapter it is in here. So I've kept track of where I am last time. In fact, I play this on my Jensen player, which I'll explain later. But if you go through this, therefore, and I've only gone to the 10th chapter or section of the disc one, so that's not very far. And the length of each one is quite different, and they'll show you the length right here. So if one were, and I've not gone through all of this, but one were to go through all of this, eventually you would get to the last one, which is, of course, the book of Revelation. And there are other places in here that are empty with no disc. Now, I'm assuming that this is the end of it, number 22, because what it says about that, and this is very small print, I'm going to say it says here, Revelation chapter 22, then appendix and NTI surrender prayer. So I would say that's the end of it. And yet there are other places in here for other things one could put. So one could do that if one chose. But this is what this is about. And it's very fascinating. So I will be listening to that, and I will explain the Jensen in a moment.